Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the class. We are doing the chapter Life in the Tropical and Subtropical Region, and we have started about the life in the Ganga Brahmaputra Basin, which lies in the subtropical region of 10-degree north to 30-degree north. And we have also seen that the basin which is formed by Ganga and Brahmaputra and their tributaries is known as Ganga Brahmaputra Basin, and it includes the plains of the Ganga and Brahmaputra, the mountains, and the foothills of Himalayas and the Sundarban Delta. These are the main features of this basin. As you can see the map also. So this is the basin, Ganga Brahmaputra Basin. It is situated in the northern part of India, and you can see this is River Ganga, and this is River Brahmaputra. And this Brahmaputra enters India in Arunachal Pradesh by taking a U-turn, and then it also meets Ganga, and then ultimately they flow in the Bay of Bengal. So as we have seen that this area is dominated by monsoon climate, and that monsoon climate which brings rain from mid June to mid September. The southwest monsoon and the southwest monsoon and the southeast monsoon is responsible for bringing rain in this region. And the summers are hot and the winter is cool. Okay, and now we see that the basin area has a varied topography. It means that the topography is not similar throughout the Ganga Brahmaputra basin. It has there are mountain areas also in which we find a steep slope, and there is a plain area also, and this is topography, varied topography, different type of topography is there mountain areas, plain area. So we see that the distribution of population is also very uneven, because the first reason is topography, because of which the distribution of population is uneven, and the second is climate, because we find that in mountainous region, the not only the topography is difficult, but the climate is also not suitable. So the less people live in those areas, and if we see the plain area, we find that the plain area provides the most suitable land for human habitation, because the topography is very much suitable. Not only this, the soil is also very fertile, and it is very much suitable for the purpose of agriculture. The people who lives here, their main occupation is agriculture, and that is why we find that this area has a very large density. The density is very high, and here the main crop is paddy, because cultivation of paddy require sufficient water, and water is available in this place. So we find that paddy is grown here as a main crop. And as we have seen that monsoon, southwest monsoon is responsible for bringing rain in this region. Other than southwest monsoon is also there. So uh, the rainfall is high, amount of rainfall is sufficient, is high, so it gives so it is suitable for the purpose of agriculture. Other than rice, other than cultivation of rice, some other crops are also grown, like wheat, you know, wheat, maize, and sorghum, gram, millets. These are the other crops. Then cash crop is also grown. Cash crop you know very well. The crop which is grown for the purpose of the crop which is grown for the purpose of selling in the market, not for the purpose of consumption, but it is grown only for the purpose of uh, selling in the market. This is known as a cash crop. So some cash crop is also grown like sugar cane or jute. Sugar cane and jute. Banana plantation is also seen here. You know, plantation. What is plantation? When same crop is grown over a large area of land, then it is called banana plantation. देन इट इज़ कॉल्ड प्लांटेशन. एक ही सिंगल क्रॉप बहुत लार्ज एरिया में जब कमर्शियल पर्पज से प्रोड्यूस किया जाता है तो इसको हम प्लांटेशन कहते हैं, सिंगल क्रॉप, है ना. एंड वन ऑफ द plantation is banana plantation, which is done uh, in the plains of this Ganga Brahmaputra basin. And in some regions like in West Bengal and Assam, tea is also grown in plantation. Tea plantation is also very important at that place. These places are famous for their high quality of tea and tea plantation. Silk is also produced in some parts of Bihar and Assam, है ना. सिल्क वर्म का कल्टीवेशन किया जाता है और इस तरह से सिल्क प्रोड्यूस होता है. और वी सी दैट जो माउंटेन, दीज आर about the plain areas, and in the mountainous region we find that the crops are grown on terrace farming, है ना, जहाँ पर स्लोप बहुत ज़्यादा स्टीप ना हो. अगर इफ़ the slope is gentle, then terrace farming is possible there. And we see that the vegetation cover of the area, natural vegetation, it is according to the type of the landform. Like in the plain areas of Ganga Brahmaputra basin, we find tropical deciduous trees are grown. Tropical deciduous trees are grown there. And other than this, teak, sal, and people is also important trees of this region. Tropical deciduous trees and teak, sal, and people. And then thick bamboo groves are also common in Brahmaputra plain. Bamboo plains, bamboo groves. Groves के हुआ जैसे यहाँ पर बैम्बू का एक झुरमुट जिसको कहेंगे, बहुत सारी एक जगह पे बैम्बू प्लांट्स जो है वो ग्रो कर जाती है. एंड देन सुंदरबन डेल्टा, दिस डेल्टा इज कवर्ड विद मैनग्रोव फॉरेस्ट. वहाँ पर जो फॉरेस्ट है उसको हम मैनग्रोव फॉरेस्ट कहते हैं. वहाँ द सॉइल इज सॉल्टी एंड स्वैम्पी बिकॉज वही delta is that place जहाँ पर the river gets distributed in two parts, and then it meets the ocean by depositing everything it is having. Then we see that in the mountainous region, in the mountainous region of Uttarakhand, Sikkim, and Arunachal Pradesh, coniferous trees are found. Coniferous trees like pine, deodar, fir. These are found there because the climate is cool and slopes are steep, so that is suitable for only for coniferous trees. So we can see that variety of natural vegetation is also available in the Ganga Brahmaputra basin. So we find that there is variety of wildlife also in the basin: elephant, tiger, deer, monkey. These are very common in that place. And one-horned rhinoceros is also found in the Brahmaputra plain. And Assam is very much famous for this one-horned rhinoceros. And in the delta area, in that Sundarban Delta, Bengal tiger, crocodile, alligators are found, and aquatic lives are also there because river is there. So aquatic life, not only in the river water, but Bay of Bengal is also there, and then Oxbow lakes are also there. So in these all water bodies, we find aquatic life exist, and the most popular variety of fish are rohu, katla, and hilsa. These are the variety of fish which is available in the fresh water. And the staple food of this area is fish and rice. Fish and rice is the staple diet of the people living in the area. So you can see some pictures are given about this is terrace farming. And this is the picture of terrace farming. And then this is rhinoceros, one horned rhinoceros. Crocodile is also there. The crocodile, yeah, this is the crocodile. Mm. So now we will see about how lake becomes a source of livelihood. It's a case study. Like Binod is a fisherman who lives in the village Matwali Mon of Bihar. Okay, the place is Bihar. The village is Matwali Mon, and Vinod is the fisherman about which we are seeing this story. So Vinod is a happy man, and uh, he has other fellow fishermen like Ravinder, Kishore, Rajiv. They are his friends who live there only in his neighborhood and who are also the fishermen. So with Ravinder, Rajiv, Kishore, and others, what Vinod did earlier, it's about the past. क्या किया उन लोगों ने? They cleaned the Oxbow Lake. जो मॉन जिसको कहा जा रहा है, that is actually lake. So they clean that Oxbow Lake so that they can cultivate different varieties of fish. And then in the lake there grows local weed जिसको वेलिनेरिया कहते हैं, हाइड्रिला, वेलिनेरिया हाइड्रिला, इस तरह के लोकल वीड जो है वो लेक में अपने आप नेचुरली ग्रो करते थे, विच बिकम फूड फॉर द फिश. तो दे न्यू कि हाइड्रिला एंड वेलिनेरिया इज प्रेजेंट इन द लेक, सो they can, if they clean the lake, then it will be very beneficial for the cultivation of fish. So they started doing cultivation of the fish, and not only this, we find that the land around the lake is fertile. है ना, लेक के चारों तरफ जो लैंड है वो फर्टाइल है. एंड सो बिनो started sowing crops like paddy, maize, pulses in the field which are around the lake. And he has buffalo which he used for plowing the land, you know. And now all the people are doing the similar type of thing, and the whole community is, we can say, satisfied. And there is enough fish catch from the river. They eat, not only eat the fish, but they sell also in the market. And they have even started supplying this to the neighboring town. So what we find that why they are happy, why they developed this much, because they are living in harmony with the nature. You know, the whole community of this Matwali Mon village, they are living in harmony with the nature. There is no conflict between the people and the nature in this village. And uh, right now they are happy, everything is fine, there is harmony between the people and the nature. But it may happen that in future the river may get polluted, you know, because the pollutants from nearby towns may make their way into the lake water. And the lake water will become so dirty that it will not be able to, it will not be suitable for the cultivation of fish. It may happen, but right now they are happy because there is harmony between the nature and the people. Okay, and now we see that the Ganga Brahmaputra plain has so many big towns and cities, like our own city Varanasi is situated on the bank of river Ganga. Other than this, Allahabad, Kanpur, Lucknow. Lucknow is not on the bank of Ganga. Gomti, which is a tributary of Ganga, it is situated on that, on the river, on the bank of that river. Patna, Kolkata, these all are big cities, and it has these have the population of more than 10 lakh, and they are situated and they are located along the river Ganga. And we find that these are heavily populated areas, densely populated cities. So wastewater from these towns and wastewater from industries discharged into the rivers. So this causes pollution of the river water, and we know that the condition of river water has become very uh, bad because of this wastewater. Okay, and then we find that all the four ways of transport are well developed in this basin. Like in the plain areas, roadways and railway transport are popular among the people. People use these roadways and railways, and waterways is also available because river is there. So it is also an effective means of transport. And Kolkata is a very important port on river Hooghly. Kolkata is an important port on the river Hooghly, and the plain area has a large number of airports also. So all the four ways of transport are well developed. You know, roadways, railways, airways, and waterways. Now we see tourism is another important activity of the basin, because there are so many places which are very much popular among the tourists, like uh, Taj Mahal, we know it is situated on the bank of river Yamuna, which is a tributary of Ganga. Then Allahabad is situated on the confluence of river Ganga and Yamuna, जहाँ पर दोनों मिलते हैं वहाँ पर Allahabad situated in, and that is the reason for the popularity of Allahabad. And then we see that in UP and Bihar, Buddhist stupas are also there, which is very much famous among the people. They come to visit these places. And Lucknow is also famous for that Imam Bada, you know. And Assam is famous for its uh, rhinoceros, one horned rhinoceros, which is found in Kaziranga. Other than this, Manas Wildlife Sanctuary is also very much famous there. And Arunachal Pradesh, which presents a distinct tribal culture. So these are the important places where people used to come and visit for the purpose of tourism. So we have completed the chapter. Okay, and in the next class we will be doing the next chapter.